Look at these brown tips. Look at these yellow leaves. And now look at this, a completely dead Areca palm that someone threw away last week. I rescued it. And in this video, I am going to show you exactly why Areca palms turn brown, what is silently killing yours right now, and the step-by-step fix that will bring it back to life. Stay till the end, because tip number 5 is something 90% of plant owners never know, and it is the single biggest reason these palms die indoors. Before we fix anything, let's understand what we are dealing with. The Areca palm, scientific name Dipsis latescens, is originally from Madagascar. In the wild, it grows near rivers, in humid, filtered light conditions. It is used to moisture in the air, moisture in the soil, and no direct harsh sunlight. Now think about your home. Dry air from AC, direct sun from a south-facing window, tap water full of chlorine and fluoride. That is the complete opposite of what this plant evolved to handle. When you understand that, everything else makes sense. The browning, the yellowing, it is your palm sending an SOS signal. Let's decode each one. Cause number 1, and this is the biggest one nobody talks about, your tap water. Areca palms are extremely sensitive to fluoride and chlorine. These chemicals accumulate in the leaf tips and literally burn them from the inside, causing those brown, crispy tips you see. Here is the simple test: if only the very tips are brown and the rest of the leaf is green, fluoride toxicity is the most likely culprit. The fix? Number 1, switch to filtered water or rainwater. Number 2, if you must use tap water, fill the container the night before and leave it open. The chlorine will evaporate overnight. Fluoride won't, so filtered water is still better. Also, never use softened water, it is high in sodium which is just as damaging. Quick reminder, if this is already helping you understand your palm better, go ahead and hit that like button right now. It truly helps this channel grow. Cause number 2, low humidity. Remember, this plant is from a humid tropical region. Indoors, especially with air conditioning, humidity can drop to 30% or even lower. Areca palms need 50 to 70% humidity to thrive. When the air is too dry, the leaf margins and tips dry out and turn brown. The fix is simple. Option 1, mist the leaves every morning using filtered water. Option 2, place a tray of pebbles filled with water under the pot. As the water evaporates, it humidifies the air around the plant. Option 3, and the most effective, get a small humidifier near your plant. Cause number 3, wrong light placement. Areca palms need bright, indirect light. Placing them in direct harsh sunlight, especially afternoon sun through a west or south-facing window, will scorch the leaves, turning them yellow-brown with a washed-out, bleached look. On the other hand, putting them in a dark corner means they cannot photosynthesize properly, leaves turn yellow and pale. The sweet spot, within 3 to 5 feet of a bright window, but with a sheer curtain filtering the light. East-facing windows are ideal, they get gentle morning sun. If you notice the plant leaning toward the light source, rotate the pot a quarter turn every 2 weeks for even growth. Cause number 4, overwatering and underwatering, and both look similar, which confuses everyone. Here is how to tell them apart. Overwatering, leaves turn yellow starting from the base of the plant. The soil smells musty. The pot feels heavy. Roots may be rotting. Underwatering, leaves turn brown and crispy from the tips. The soil is bone dry. The pot feels very light. The fix for overwatering, let the soil dry out completely before the next watering. Check that your pot has drainage holes, this is non-negotiable. For underwatering, water thoroughly until water flows from the drainage holes, then wait until the top 2 inches of soil are dry before watering again. Cause number 5, the 90% of people miss, the wrong soil and being root-bound. Areca palms do not like heavy, dense soil that holds too much water. They need well-draining, airy mix. The ideal recipe, 40% cocoa peat, 40% garden soil or loamy soil, 20% perlite or coarse sand. This gives drainage while retaining some moisture. Now, root-bound, if your palm has been in the same pot for 2 or more years, the roots may have filled the entire pot, leaving no room for water or nutrients to reach them. Signs, roots coming out of drainage holes, watering doesn't seem to help, soil dries out extremely fast. Solution, repot into a pot that is 2 inches larger. Do this in spring for best recovery. Bonus tip, fertilizing. Areca palms are moderate feeders. During the growing season, March to September, feed once a month with a balanced liquid fertilizer, like an NPK 19-19-19 or a palm-specific fertilizer. Never fertilize in winter. The plant is resting and excess fertilizer will burn the roots, causing more browning. Also, if you have been over-fertilizing, flush the soil once with a large amount of water to wash out the salt buildup. Yellow or scorched leaf tips after fertilizing is a clear sign of fertilizer burn. One more thing, if you found this video helpful, please share it with a friend who has an Areca palm struggling at home. It takes 2 seconds and it genuinely helps them and helps this channel. Also hit subscribe. We post new plant care guides every week on the Garden Decoded channel. Let's quickly recap the full revival checklist. 1. Switch to filtered or rainwater, no tap water if you can help it. 2. Increase humidity with misting, pebble tray, or a humidifier. 3. Move to bright indirect light, ideally near an east-facing window with a sheer curtain. 4. Water correctly, check soil before watering, ensure drainage. 5. Repot if root-bound, use well-draining soil mix. 6. Fertilize only in growing season, never in winter. Give your palm 3 to 4 weeks after making these changes, and you will start to see new green fronds pushing out. That is the sign your palm is on its way back. Don't cut the brown tips yet, wait until the whole frond has died. Trimming too early stresses the plant more. New comment question of the week. Drop a photo description of your Areca palm in the comments, tell me what it looks like and I'll personally diagnose it for you. Subscribe to Garden Decoded for weekly plant care guides. Like if this helped. And I'll see you in the next one.